Annoyed at your role last night in talking about religious protection in same-sex marriage. Defend the decision to shut that conversation down. Why did you vote with the Greens, Labor and others to move on from a more specific conversation about religious freedom, and is that a reasonable description of what you did?
Well, in fact, I actually did vote for one of the amendments. I think that might have been reported incorrectly, so that there was an amendment proposed by Senator Brandis, the Attorney-General, that was a declaration of religious freedoms, and I did vote in favour of that. That was sadly voted down, and I think that's a terrible shame, because I thought that that was a good stopgap measure until the outcome of the Ruddock inquiry. But, you know, that said, I assessed the Smith bill very carefully. It's been out in the public domain since August, so there was plenty of time to look at it, and I thought that the religious freedoms were very well protected. There was certainly no rights that were impinged upon by that bill, by changing the definition of marriage in that bill. Now, I understand that a lot of the religious freedoms amendments that were put forward was in reaction to some of the disquiet that was caused by the No campaign's concerns. Some of those were conflating issues, particularly things around parental rights. I thought it was a very sort of mixed message. A lot of those issues are genuinely important, but they don't necessarily need to be dealt with in the marriage bill. Now, this was a conscience vote. It was always a conscience vote, and every one of those amendments I assessed with my conscience individually. There was no block voting at all, and I made my decisions as each amendment came before me, and every single decision I made yesterday was with my own children in mind. You know, if any of my children turned out to be gay, what would I want for them? How would I look them in the eye and say, I voted for this or I voted against that? So that was the paradigm that I used, and I make no apologies for it. I know that there are some people that are upset, but I think that the reason why they're upset is because it's been misreported, or there is a general misunderstanding of the bill that was before us.
Okay.